but help us try to understand where we are in this economy right now, especially when it comes to labor, the price of labor, and how hard it is to attract labor. That seems to be an issue that's hitting the entire food industry.
Andrew, you're right. It certainly impacted us here at Domino's and broadly across the restaurant industry. It's one of the tightest labor markets we've seen in a long time. So, a lot of things that we're trying to do, under our control to affect, the outcomes here. We've been raising wages, in our corporate stores and in our supply chain centers, adding benefits, improving our processes and bringing technology forward to improve worker productivity in our stores. But it's a challenging time for sure.
We've often looked at a Domino's. Domino's for a little bit was a pandemic play. There was a view that people were going to be staying at home, working from home, and eating lots of pizza. How sustainable do you think that is, and what are you seeing in terms of the business as it appears that hopefully we're on the backside of this pandemic?
Andrew, one of the things we try to do is look at the business on a 2-year basis, going back to pre-COVID in 2019. And if you look at both our U.S. and our international businesses, you look at the comp, interestingly, in both of those businesses on a 2-year basis, the stack is about a 15. So significantly larger business than we had a couple of years back. And I think we've had a proven track record as a brand of growing in prosperous times, not so prosperous times, pre-pandemic and during the pandemic.
What are you having to do in terms of pricing, given the higher cost of labor and what I have to imagine might even be the higher cost of ingredients?
Yeah, both. We're seeing, and you saw it in our third quarter numbers. Certainly in the U.S., inflation hit us both on the labor front and on the food basket. And, we expect that to continue, for some time to come. And so we're looking at all the levers that we have in the business, around pricing, some of which we set at a national level. And then, of course, we have local prices for delivery fees and for menu prices that our franchisees set around the country, where they can adapt those prices to the local cost environment. So we'll continue to manage and pull those levers, as we look forward into, again, what we expect to be a rather inflationary environment for some time to come.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.